Well, we are here at the town office in Carrabassett Valley with the town manager, Davecota, and we are here to talk about some annual things that happen, including the town meeting process. It will be this year in 2021. Dave, how are you?
Pretty good, thank you very much, Greg. Yeah, appreciate you having me on and talk a little bit about town business.
Well, things are a little different. Let's start off with that. But we seem to be faring pretty well here.
Yeah, I first of all want to, kudos to Sugarloaf, all of the area businesses, CVA, our town departments, everybody involved. I think we've been very, very fortunate here, in terms of COVID, and I think everybody's done a pretty good job to date, and kudos to everybody, really. I think everybody took this very seriously. So far, so good, and
especially with so many people coming from all over.
Yeah, I got to really hand, especially Sugarloaf. They've done a hell of a job, so all good.
So this year is going to be very different. The town meeting usually takes place once a year, and there's a hearing first, and of course then the ballot takes place. This year, the referendum style vote will take place on April 14th, correct?
That's correct. It's very different. So what's happening here is that's exactly right. We've got a referendum-style town meeting, first time. A lot of towns in Maine are doing it this year because of COVID. So what happens is on April 14th, voters would come into the town office here and vote not only for elected officials, but they would vote on all of the town budget warrant articles and related articles. Now, we have cut the number of articles from 60 or 70 down to 22 to help facilitate that and make it a little bit easier. But so that happens on April 14th. Now, because it's a referendum-style town meeting, what we have to do is hold a public hearing. And so we are holding a public hearing on March 15th. And in fact, you folks, WSKI, are helping us with that, and so there'll be a public hearing at 6 o'clock. You don't have to remember all this. We've got notices out with the Irregular and with you folks and the town website, etc. But on March 15th, 6 o'clock, we'll hold a public hearing. People can view that by going on WSKITV.com website.
That's right.
And then scroll down and hit live. Right. And then they could listen to the presentation regarding the public hearing. There's also a provision, again, it's in the public hearing notices, to call in. There's a call-in provision where you can call in and make comments or ask questions. Mm-hmm. Because of COVID, we're not going to have a public hearing. That's what many communities are doing.
And you won't win anything for calling in.
No prizes. No, unfortunately, no prizes, Greg. No, that's a good thought, though. Maybe
happy to be a part of
that might encourage people to actually listen, to actually tune in. So anyway, and I think you folks, WSKI, are going to show the public hearing maybe a few times prior to the town meeting, so that the people will have an opportunity to understand what they're voting on. In addition to that, so what's got to happen again, because it's referendum-style town meeting. Absentee ballots will be available on March 16th, a full month ahead, almost a month ahead, and 30 days. So what that means is that folks can come here, pick up an absentee ballot, take it home with them, and then vote on the 22 articles at home, right. Plus the elected officials, bring it back. And then at the same time, we hope to have town reports available that day. Hard copies of town reports. Now the difficulty is, they're not going to be in a lot of locations. We'll have them at the office. We'll try to do something at the library. In addition to that, the entire town report will be on the town website.
Okay.
So if you take an absentee ballot home with you, you want to know what this budget's all about, you can go online, carrabassettvalley.org, yep. And you'll see the town report, and a complete budget will be in there, so that you can use that to cross-reference the warrant articles. So that's available. So we're trying to put out as much information as we can, again, limited with COVID, but having the public hearing. So that's kind of the town meeting process as it stands right now.